You are here, Chaos.
There is nothing in his cool tone to suggest panic at being exposed, or guilt over—
You're quite calm, Broggy.
The sheer composure of the cardinal in front of you even makes you feel a little uncertain. In response to your challenge, the cardinal slowly shakes his head and opens his tightly clenched—
He is dead. It happened just then. His death was the result of serious—
Black dust pours between his fingers, revealing a glowing green essence.
He was not lying. Pestilence is dead. That's his divine— What an interesting human.
It seems that your transaction with him did not go too well.
Extra essence will come in useful for studying the power of the fallen gods.
He opens his other hand, revealing divine essence shaped like a block of ice. It is the essence of fear.
A control experiment is necessary for combining humans with the fallen taint. What can be a better research subject than a fallen god?
That's not something a man of the cloth should be doing.
What you said makes a look of sorrow come over the cardinal's face.
The gods may have already abandoned their people. My countless prayers could not save the almost shattered destiny of mankind. Perhaps the shepherds have abandoned their flock, and are now simply waiting for us to die. I refuse to give up. Mankind's survival should not require permission. They should have the power to write their own history. It is ironic, but I only discovered the true source of power after I turned my eyes away from the gods.
You mean the fallen gods?
Yes, the fallen gods that have been tormenting us for so long.
Innocent people were sacrificed in your transaction. Pestilence launched a coup in the royal city, and my parents were killed as a result.
Such sacrifices are nothing compared to the future of mankind. I am ready to accept all the blame.
Nobody can shoulder the burden of death, not even you.
You are here, Chaos. Such great power. This is what we have been seeking, Chaos.
The pursuit of power will only lead to destruction if left unchecked. I know this very well.
Everyone knew what they were doing. Even the defilers you saw were devout in their prayers once.
The cardinal struggles to his feet with a resolute yet compassionate expression. He points a withered finger at you.
We all felt lost once. We all tell me, Chaos. Was I wrong? Were we wrong all along?
The pleas of the victims and the cackling of the defilers sound in your ears.
You can no longer see your path because it is drenched in the blood of the innocents, Vargr. You rejected the cries of the innocents, ignored their prayers, and remained deaf to their pleas. You should have guided them and listened to their entreaties instead of becoming obsessed with the search for power. There is no going back for those who seek the abyss.
Your condemnation cuts Vargr to the core. He slumps back down, the strength draining from his body along with his blood. Pain and confusion appear in his eyes. The uncertainty only lasts for a brief instant.
You can become a hero, Chaos. But a hero's weak radiance will not save all of mankind. I want you to see the future I saw, but I am too old. Even if my wounds can be treated, I still won't last much longer. Absorb the power of my soul, Chaos. I want to see the future you choose, even if it means becoming a demon.
Gradually, the light goes out of the old man's eyes. He sits there quietly and dies.
What an interesting human. He even intimidates me a little.
As you wish, Vargr.
The blue light flows into your body. The old man opened his heart to you in death. Fragments of the cardinal's memories appear around you as illusory images.
This is...
The images show the hidden secrets of the soul research.
Hell? This is a record of hell, the place where the dead gather in the mortal world and the entrance of the underworld. This appears to be part of the preparations that the cardinal made to resurrect the dead.
So this is what you were planning, Cardinal.
Kid.
Let's head back and ask around about hell. What do you know of Hell, Briss?
Hell? A wasteland abandoned by the gods. Why do you ask?
I hear that a way to resurrect the dead can be found there.
Resurrect the dead? Perhaps. They say Hell is the entrance to the underworld. The entrance to the underworld is supposedly sealed, though.
Sealed? So that's why souls are being sent to Muspel.
Impossible. Only those tainted by the Fallen are sent there. That's Loki's realm, and those are his kind of people. Nowadays, when ordinary people die, their souls are drawn to Hell. Say.
Of course not.
Then you...
Briss's questioning is suddenly interrupted by a powerful tremor.
Finally, it is time.
Awake at last. The prophecy will finally come true after centuries.
That rock. The great worm. It's come back to life.
The great worm emerges from the shattered rock and takes to the sky. As if reluctant to damage the settlement on the ground, the great worm folds its wings and shrinks in size before landing in front of you. The great worm peers down at the tiny creature in front of it with a hint of derision and interest.
Oh, you must be a descendant of Odin, Tiny.
The monster in front of you speaks. You are shocked by what the great worm says.
Odin!
Has my memory failed me?
The great worm flaps its wings at your look of confusion and seems a little uncertain.
Maybe it's a different name. How long have I been asleep? No. I can sense the bloodline of the first oath sworn in you, the same oath that woke me from my slumber.
Oath? What oath?
It's a secret. Your tiny companion is related to him too.
How did you manage to see me?
The great worm delivers a derisive snort.
The tricks of those who call themselves gods do not—
You...
Enough, Heim. So, what is your name?
You may refer to me as Nidhogg, puny oathsworn.
Nidhogg? They say you—
Watch over mankind. I have better things to do. Some pathetic creatures turned up one day, and I just found their struggles to survive entertaining to watch. That's all. You, Oathsworn, tell me what trouble you now face. I hope it will amuse me. If you can pique my interest, I might consider fulfilling that oath.
If possible, then help me find Hell, the entrance to the underworld.
Hell? What an odd name. I do know where the entrance to the underworld is, though. I can smell the rotting stench of the entrance from here.
The huge creature shakes his head, and there's a glimmer of interest in its eyes.
Something strange seems to have awoken there. I will take you there, Oathsworn, but don't expect me to help. I hate trouble. Seek me.
You expose the Church's dark secret. Learn of Hell's existence, the place where the spirits of the dead gather. Their master has now awakened. So the blood moon rises. A great worm will take you to those ruins.